First time I've ever had to call someone to pick me up mid-run. Today was not a good day. For the first time, I had to get Trish to come and pick me up mid-run. Today is Sunday, was meant to be a 3-hour run, but at 18k I felt a little niggle in my Achilles. I needed to stop before I did any more damage. At first it was just sort of just a little slow grab, and then there was nothing. Now at 400 or 500 meters, same again, just a little grab. But then it started to get a little bit more regular. Just had a little bit of a break for a few minutes. I started off running again, and then got about 100 meters into it again, and then it was just pretty much constant grabbing in that left Achilles. Pulled the pin on the run, got on the phone to Trish, and she was able to come and pick me up. First time I've ever had to call someone to pick me up mid-run. It's not a good feeling, guys, when you have to pull the pin like that and get somebody to come and pick you up, but it was the right thing to do. I just didn't want to do any more damage to whatever's going on in that Achilles. And the most frustrating thing about it all is that I've never had any Achilles problems in all my years of running. Sure, as long distance runners, we get tight calves and a little bit of tightness in that area, but nothing to the extent of what happened today. I've got to take a few days off, let it settle down. If anything, I think I've just been so overcautious about my knee problems that I've had over the last couple of years that maybe I've just got a little bit slack on the maintenance department on the rest of my body, and I think that this has caused this little problem that I've got now. I think stopping early in today's long run has prevented any major issues that I may have had if I continued on. Sometimes you just got to make the wise decision, guys. I know in the past that I have battled through niggles that have just become worse and worse over time. At my age, 55, there really is no point pushing the body. It's so frustrating because I've been so careful this year to make sure that I just build the mileage really slowly. I've been so mindful of looking after the knees, not trying to overdo things. Even when I stepped things up into the 80-20 training plan, I was really careful to make sure that was a gradual increase as well. And then when I moved over to this 12-week training block for the Breaking 3 project to run the Melbourne Marathon in October, again, was really careful not to overdo things on the speed side of things. And whether it was because I was running in the ASICS Magic Speeds today, it was the first time I've done a long run in these shoes. Was it the fact that I did the 10k tempo yesterday in the New Balance RC Elites? Was it a combination of running in the carbon plated shoes 2 days in a row? I'll have a look at what I've been doing over the past couple of weeks. Has it stemmed from that TFL issue I had last week where I just had that little twinge in that left side? It's the same leg, so whether that's got something to do with it at all. The main thing now is to take a step back, take a deep breath, have a look at what I've been doing, increase the maintenance, and just hopefully in a couple of days or a few days that'll come right. As long distance runners, we've got to roll with the punches, and this is just another one that I've got to roll with at the moment. I'll hit back, no doubt. Rest, recovery, rehabilitation. Up until today, week 4 of this Breaking 3, my quest to run another sub 3-hour marathon at age 55. Training had been going really well this week. I've been really careful coming back from that little TFL issue that I had in week 3. No problems at all with the TFL this week. So much so that yesterday, as I mentioned earlier, I did a 10k tempo. You're going to see a little bit of my thoughts of that 10k tempo pretty soon in this video. Even with today's aborted long run, I still hit over 100 kilometers for the week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this will only be for a couple of days. I'm going to really hit the maintenance now over the next couple of days and go from there. So I'll go through quickly just what this week had been. Monday, again, back on the grass, 12 kilometers. Tuesday, just did some 3-minute on, 1-minute off repetitions. I did 4 of those at good pace and no issues back then with the TFL. Wednesday, I had a few meetings on early in the morning, so I was only able to do not quite 10k, so it was about 6 mile. Thursday, I was able to get my midweek long run in. running in the New Balance Fuel Cell Rebels V2. Oh, I just love those shoes. Solid midweek run. There's a little bit of footage coming up from that run as well, guys, and a little bit of commentary. Friday did an 8 mile or just over 12 kilometers. Saturday, that 10 kilometer tempo. You're going to see a little bit of that in a minute. And then obviously today, the aborted long run. Let's have a look at the midweek long run and the tempo. Saturday morning, even though we're out of our COVID lockdown. No park run today, no park run for a couple of weeks because still a few restrictions in place and we're not allowed to do any community sport for those 2 weeks. Heading back down to the Port Loop where I did that 10k time trial a couple of months ago. A few of us are gonna head down there. I think we're all gonna do our own sort of thing. My plan is to do what am I going to do? I think I'll do a progression run. Nice cool morning, a little bit breezy. Even though we're not allowed to do community sport, we are allowed to have up to 10 people for a training group. So we're staying within the guidelines for this restrictions at the moment, but just waiting for everyone to turn up. 6:30, I'm a little bit early. Whew. Oh wow, so glad that's over. Wanted to pull the pin so many times, but just kept telling myself 1k at a time, 1k at a time. Oh man, whew. I knew before I started that my legs were feeling a little bit trash this week, so wasn't really expecting too much in that. And after about 2 laps, I thought, let's just get to 8k. So 2 laps was about 5.2k. And I thought, come on, just do another lap, get to 8k. Oh man. And when I got to 8k, I just thought, come on, 2 more k, 8 more minutes, that's all I needed to do. And just dug in. Didn't end up being a progression run. Started off way too quick, pacing was just wrong from the start. So I just turned it into a solid tempo. And I think the splits were between 3:59 and 4:05. I'll put them here on screen if it's not right. Whoa. All the other guys, they did 5k time trial, so they've headed back now. Oh, I'm really glad I got that done. That was I needed to draw on some mental toughness here because I was struggling. Anyway, got it done just before the sun pokes through. A little bit foggy this morning as well, but ideal running conditions. Just a slight breeze just to keep it cool, but whew, I'm really happy with that. All right, gonna swap the shoes over. Ran in the New Balance RC Elites this morning. Served me well so far, these shoes. Put the beacons back on and jog back to the car. Beautiful morning, but it is a little on the warm side, so I'm stopping every 5k to get a drink, hydrate, because I am sweating a bit. So it's Thursday morning, about mid-morning, 10 o'clock.
Plan is to do 25k for my midweek long run, but I'm just not feeling it this morning, so may even call it a bit earlier, but see how I feel as I get a bit deeper into this run. So I'm almost 9k in now, just feeling really tired, especially in the hamstrings. I'm not sure whether it was that speed session I did a couple of days ago or what it is, but yeah, just feeling a little bit tired, just trying to take it easy. As you can hear, my breathing is a little bit heavy, so that's an indication that just not at my optimal at the moment. So we'll see how we go. Another drink stop coming up soon.
Well, there you go. That was week 4. Not a great end to it, but that's the way things go sometimes. I hope your running is going really well. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you're up to. Have you got an event coming up? Be really interested to see how everyone's going out there. All right, stay safe, guys. Happy running, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hooroo.